everyone, welcome to my channel. In this topic I will mainly discuss about a very interesting organic reaction which is known as Birch reduction. In my previous video I have discussed about magnetic anisotropy, which is another and interesting chapter. If you have not watched that video, then please go to the description box. I have attached the link there. So let's start the Birch reduction. In this lecture I will mainly discuss about the mechanism of Birch reduction, its regioselectivity, and the most crucial is the formation of thermodynamically less stable 1,4-diene from a benzenoid system instead of more stable conjugated 1,3-diene. So watch this video carefully until the end to gain some knowledge about Birch reduction. In Birch reduction, generally a benzenoid system, that is a molecule which contains benzene ring within it, is reduced in presence of sodium liquid ammonia and ethanol as a proton source. It gets reduced to 1,4-diene. Which is thermodynamically less stable, since from conjugated system it converts to non-conjugated system. There is another possibility of formation of conjugated diene and proton abstraction occurs here. It will be conjugated and more stable, but it is not formed in Birch reduction. Selectively 1,4-diene, non-conjugated 1,4-diene is formed in this reaction. We will discuss the selectivity of formation of 1,4-diene instead of conjugated 1,3-diene. Now the question is how this reaction happens. You can see that the reagent is sodium, or it is used another alkali metal, that is lithium, or in some cases potassium. In the reaction medium, the alkali metal, lithium or sodium, can donate a electron and gets converted to corresponding cation, and this free electron is surrounded by the solvent ammonia molecule. And this free electron fits in the cavity created by this solvent ammonia molecule and travels within the reaction medium. Now when this alkali metal is dissolved in liquid ammonia, the solution gets deep blue in color. For query, you can be asked in interview that why this blue color generates. The reason for this is that since it is free electron, it has ground state and electronically excited state. Now it can be excited from ground state to its excited state, and for that electronic transition the blue color of the solution arises. Is it okay? Now the reaction temperature here is near about -78 to -80 degrees centigrade. Now this electron can attack this benzene ring in such a fashion that it can attack here, then this double bond will open up and migrate to this carbon, and there will be negative charge. That is, this free electron attacks the benzene ring to form this 1,4 radical anion, and this anion can abstract a proton from the ethanol. It is used as a proton source. Another sodium metal can liberate a electron which will attack here and will form the corresponding anion. and subsequently it will abstract a proton from the alcohol and formed our desired 1,4-diene product, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1,4-diene cyclohexadiene. Is it okay? Now the question is, why electron attacks and generate this 1,4 radical anion, not 1 2, that is radical here, anion here. It is not formed. It generally forms 1,4 radical anion. This query can be resolved according to the computational theory. We have just seen that in case of benzene, electron attacks this position and it will generate this radical anion, and this anion abstracts a proton to generate such radical. Now the question is, where the second hydrogen atom abstraction will happen. It will happen relative to 1,2 position or its antiposition, that is in 1,4 orientation. This can be confirmed according to DFT energy calculation. Now after generation this radical, it will abstract another electron and form this anion, and it can abstract a proton at this carbon atom to form the 1,4 oriented product, or this anion can resonance with this double bond to form this anion, or it can conjugate it in this way to form this anion. Now from computational study it is confirmed, it is observed that the electron density at this carbon atom is highest than this E carbon or A carbon. Since electron density is highest at this C carbon atom, the second hydrogen atom abstraction will happen at this position and it will form this 1,4 oriented product. Is it okay? Since the electron density is less at the A carbon and E carbon relative to the C carbon, so hydrogen abstraction will mainly happen at the more electron dense center, that is at C carbon atom. If the electron density is higher for these two carbon atom than the C carbon atom, then 1,2 product will form, that is more stabilized. But from computational study it is confirmed that electron density is highest for the C carbon than the A and E carbon, so second proton abstraction will happen to the 4 position of the first one, so 1,4 oriented product will be formed as the sole product. Is it clear? I think. Okay. Now the second main thing of Bartsch reduction is regioselectivity. We can discuss this regioselectivity taking two different examples, that is benzene ring containing one electron donating group like OMe, and another example like benzene ring containing one electron withdrawing group, that is CO2H. First let's see for electron donating group. Sodium liquid ammonia and ethanol. Now in this case the electron will attack this benzene ring in such way that the carbon atom which contains the electron donating group will not contain any negative charge. That means we can say that if electron attacks at 1,4 orientation, then the radical anion generated will be look like this. Here will be anion. Since oxygen contains two lone pair, there will be electronic repulsion between this electron density, so such attack will not be favorable for benzene ring containing electron donating group. It will attack at the meta position, that is the electron will attack here, it will go here and anion will generate here. So the radical anion form will look like this. There is also a debate for the attack of the electron to generate this radical anion, that the electron will attack here first and anion will generate here, or the reverse case, that is electron will attack this ortho position and anion will generate at the meta position. From computational studies, it is confirmed that electron mainly attack at the meta position and anion will generate at the ortho position to the electron donating group. That is the most accepted mechanism is electron will attack here, it will generate radical and here will be anion, and it can abstract a proton from ethanol, and from this radical which can abstract another electron will generate the corresponding anion, and again proton abstraction will lead to the product that looks like this. It is the case for electron donating substituent. If a benzene ring contains electron withdrawing substituent, then mainly in this case, due to presence of electron, this acidic proton will be abstracted. Since in the reaction medium sodium amide will be formed, and that amide can abstract this acidic proton, and it will form like this. In the next step, the electron will attack at this carbon atom, and the corresponding this 1,4 oriented radical anion will be formed, hydrogen abstraction. Then another electron capture that will generate its corresponding anion, and this electron mainly attacks at this carbon. Since the anion generated here will be stabilized due to conjugation with the electron withdrawing carboxylic group. For that reason, electron will attack in such a orientation that the carbon atom which contains the electron withdrawing group will contain anion, since it will be stabilized through conjugation. In the last step, it will again abstract a proton, and it can finally acidify it to give the corresponding 1,4 oriented product. This is the regio selectivity for benzenoid system containing electron donating group and electron withdrawing group. Is it okay? Now let's see some different example and regio selectivity for that cases. If you are given naphthalene and Bart's reduction will deliver the corresponding product which will reduce only one benzene ring. Since reduction of selectively one benzene ring will retain the aromaticity of another benzene ring. If it is used in stoichiometric amount, if the reducing agent is used in excess amount, then the second ring will also be reduced, and the desired product will look like this. Now there is a modification of this Bart's reduction for naphthalene system. Here the reducing agent is lithium metal or calcium metal. In addition to this, instead of ammonia, here used ethylamine, low molecular weight amine or dimethylamine. it used as a solvent as well as a proton source. Since in Barch reduction ammonia is not quite acidic enough to protonate the radical anion, so external proton source is used in the reaction medium. But in this case, in the modification of the Barch reduction, here used ethylamine, mixture of ethylamine and dimethylamine, which acts both as solvent as well as proton source. And in this case, a series of product is formed that looks like as well as a full reduction of the both aromatic ring. This reaction is known as Benckiser reaction. It is a modification of the Barch reduction. Here the advantage of this reaction is that here we don't have to use another proton source, and this reaction can be performed at higher temperature than the boiling temperature of the liquid ammonia. The boiling temperature of liquid ammonia is minus 33 degrees centigrade. Or near about this, you just search it is correct or not. And since the Barch reduction is performed in very low temperature, it can be performed at higher temperature than this very low temperature. Sorry, there is a mistake in the structure of dimethylamine. It will look like this. Generally, any low molecular weight amine can be used in this Benckiser reaction, which will act as a solvent as well as proton source, where R can be methyl, ethyl, or this type of dimethylene amine, that is diamine. Is it okay? If you are given this and you have to perform Barch reduction, then the question is which aromatic ring will be reduced. Now, since the reducing agent is generally electron, it will attack one of the benzene ring. So between these two rings, which ring will be less electron dense, that is less electron rich, electron will attack at that ring. Now between these two rings, we can see that due to oxygen lone pair, it will resonate with the ring and it will make this benzene ring electron rich. So reduction will mainly happen to this benzene ring and electron will attack this benzene ring in 1,4 orientation. So the product will be look like this. The next question is a very important question, that is, if you are given styrene, if you perform the Barch reduction with lithium liquid ammonia and in ethanol solvent, what will be the product? Now, since this double bond can act as the electron donating group by entering into resonance within the benzene ring, so the orientation of electron attack for styrene case will be similar to benzene ring containing electron donating group. So the selectivity of electron attack will be according to benzene ring containing one electron donating group, and electron will attack at the meta position and the corresponding product will look like this. Now you can see that this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and it behaves like a conjugated 1,3-butadiene. So the reaction will not stop at this stage and it will further reduce this 1,3-diolefin, like electron will attack at this center, it will migrate and here will be anion. and it will, in the second step, will abstract a proton from the solvent, and in the subsequent step this radical will abstract another electron from the alkali metal and will get converted to anion, and it will finally abstract another proton to give the final product, which will look like this. We can write it like this here, 1 2 3 1 2 3. So the final product of Bartsch reduction of styrene will look like this. The next question is based on alkylation during Bartsch reduction. That is, if you are given this compound and you have to go through this subsequent step, what will be the final product? Now, in the first step, from the condition, we can say that the first reaction is equivalent to Bartsch reduction. As we can see, there is two directing group. This CO2H directing group will orient the electron to form the radical anion in 1,4 position, and this OMe group will also direct the electron to attack at the meta position to it and form the 1,4 radical anion. So in the first step, the product will look like this. Here will be anion, since electron will attack here due to effect of this directing group, and here will be radical. This will be CO2 minus. Next, it will abstract one proton from THF to give. In the next step, it will abstract another electron to form anion, which will be stabilized through conjugation with this carboxylic group. Now, from the given option, you can see that in the second case, since there is a given a electrophilic agent, this anion will attack in SN2 fashion at this alkyl bromide group and substitute a alkyl group here instead of proton. Here this C2H4Br2 is dibromoethane. It is the reaction solvent. So the product will be like this. And in the third case, we can see there is a acidic condition, and in such condition this OMe group will get hydrolyzed and this CO2H CO2 minus will get protonated. Now, since it is enol form, it will tautomerize to the keto form. From the structure, we can see that this compound is beta keto acid, so it will not be stable in this step, and this CO2H group will eliminate CO2 gas. I am drawing this mechanism. It will get the bond will break and it will form double bond here. It will migrate here, and this anion will abstract this proton. So the final product will be like this. Since it is conjugated alpha beta unsaturated ketone, so it is the final product of this given reaction. Here I just want to say that there may be different mechanism for formation of this keto product from this one by acid hydrolysis. It may go through this enol formation and tautomerization to give this carbonyl compound, or may proceed through a different mechanism that is look like this. At the first step, the protonation will occur at the olefinic position, and this lone pair will resonate here to form this double bond and oxygen will be cationic. In the next step, water will attack at this position to open up this double bond and it will form this product. And in the next step, proton elimination from OH2 plus and proton abstraction by OMe to give this intermediate, which will eliminate methanol in the last step to give the desired ketone product, and which will in the final step eliminate CO2 to form the alpha beta unsaturated ketone. Is it okay? There is another thing I forgot to mention, that for reduction of alkyne system, if you perform the Bartsch reduction for reduction of alkyne, it will give you the trans oriented product, E or trans, since the hydrogen atom attached at the trans orientation. Now the mechanism looks like this. First, one electron will attack at any of the carbon atom and it will open up. Now the question is the orientation of the generated radical anion. It will be trans to each other, since this is one electron and this anion contains two electrons. Due to electronic repulsion, they orient in the anti fashion. If they are in cis orientation, then there will be electronic repulsion between the radical and the anion. So to reduce this electronic repulsion, they orient themselves in the anti fashion. Next, on hydrogen abstraction will happen. This will be radical. It can further abstract one electron to give the corresponding anion, and finally second proton abstraction will give the olefin with trans orientation of these two hydrogen atoms or the two different group. That is, the olefin is E or trans. Okay, so that's all for this discussion. If you feel any difficulty, then please let me know in the comment section. In the next discussion, I will solve some previous year CSIR NET question on this topic. If you like this video, then please share it, and if you are new in this channel, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.